Hive 2, Nucci apiary inspection and treat. Test for mites on this hive also. Same amount of food, I would say.
I should have used the tool.
Definitely.
Where's the Sharpie?
Hey, you go. I got everything right here. You want a Sharpie in my pocket?
Now, one thing that I noticed is that although I have morning sun, I'm gonna probably move mine out towards the sun more.
Or we could just cut this stuff back.
We're cutting this stuff back.
Yeah, I think we just cut it back and we leave. That's what I would like to do, Uncle.
Yeah, definitely. It's
Cut this back and just leave them be.
Yeah,
They're thriving right now. They're thriving right now. Oh, you left the paper on it. Look at you go.
Yeah. I remember, because I'm going to put it back in. I don't know yet. All right, so let's start off frame 1. Frame 1A. There's a couple of bees over here. There is some work on the areas where the thing was in frame 1B, but totally clean. I'm just going to put this right down in front to give me room to work. Frame 2. Frame 2A. No action at all. There's a spider. There was a spider, I should say. And then we're drawing out on frame 2, maybe 25%, 30, and they're just working on it. Frame 3. So now we're getting the bees. It's much heavier than the other frames. So here's frame B, and they're really working to draw it out. There's nothing in this area, but they're really drawing it out. Go to frame 3B. They are storing honey in frame 3B all the way across the top. It's not actually honey, it's the feed that we're giving them. I think there might be some pollen over here and then feed. So this is why it's so heavy. There's so much moisture here. Let me do a queen search. I don't see the queen, but that's pretty heavy. I gotta tell you. Now I'm just gonna bring it up nice and slow. Try to convince him that I don't want to squish him, but I want them to be together. Okay, now we're gonna go to frame 4. And again, see, I'm in the burr comb area, so because now these frames I'm actually tearing apart. Is what I'm doing when I bring this out. So I just have this huge growth of burr comb which is coming out. But we're going to start on 4A. So when I take a look here, again I've got all honey on the top. My bees are working. I mean, I got a lot of bees head first inside these things. They must be cleaning them out. They're working their ass off.
We apologize for the language in advance.
Sorry
for any
about
children
that.
who might be watching this, we're sorry.
I mean, they're working diligently. So now I get to this side, and I have this burr comb. Now, one thing I'm very concerned about, I don't want to take the queen out. So I just want to get my hive tool. Yep, let's just take that apart, take that up, and then just put that right on the top. And then And what happens is in the top here, there's some honey in it. I wanna.
There you go. Take that whole piece. You got it. You got it. Because it's not drawn out underneath it.
There you go. But what we did is released a ton of honey and a ton of pollen. But that's all right. They can't grow like that. So I have all honey on the top. There's the queen right there, or a drone.
That's the queen. That's the queen.
Right, it's definitely bigger than the other bees.
That's the queen.
The other
right
bees
there.
are attending to her.
See where she is right now.
So she is in frame 4B. Right there. So it's 2 queens that I seen today. That's and I got a lot of work here too. I mean, all these bees are head first. They're either storing or going. So you know, I don't know if she's laying. Let me see if I can see any eggs over here. Yeah, there's a few cap pieces here. You know, so I assume she's laying, and at least I know she is. She's still here, so that's good.
So this is a success.
Finding the queen.
2 inspections in, and we have already found our queen. There's a lot more. Seems to be activity right now in front of Nucci Hive 2.
Again, this frame is
yes.
very heavy.
And
So
it is
here we are,
capped.
5A. So there's a little bit of burr there that's coming off, the burr comb.
Yeah.
The
Got a lot of cap cells there, Uncle.
and so I got some blown out here, but I'm gonna be okay with it. Yeah, there is a lot of cap cells, so ain't no way I'm touching that blown out area.
No.
The so that is great. Cap cells all in this area. Also, what we have is a lot of volume. In other words, I can hear them. You know what I mean? They are just jamming. And now we go to 5B, and we just have cap cells, a ton of them. Not a lot of drawn out. Got some honey over here, or sugar water over here. But a good pattern, a good amount of capped cells. That's 5B. Again, I'm gonna be really careful here because I don't want to squish the queen, but you know I want these to be together because I think part of my problem with my burr comb, which I have an awful lot, is because I don't have the spacing right. So I'm gonna separate here.
Maybe we try.
So we're gonna go to 6A. I'm listening, nephew.
We try pushing it all to one side, leaving just one empty frame off the wall, maybe.
One area. All right, so here's 6A. What I have here is I got a lot of capped. Looks all consistent. Don't see anything really bulging out. It's interesting. Look, I have capped, even though, you know, it's really, though it's drawn out. I mean, it's really, it's not all the way drawn out. I'm gonna come to this side. This would be, and then this is really drawn out. I mean, this has a lot of capped brood on it. A lot of honey over here. That's what we're looking for, right? Honey on the top. Babies in the middle, drones on the bottom, so that we can have more bees.
This, from what we have learned so far, this frame is what you are looking for. I'm gonna get a close up here. If we go around the corner, you see the sugar water, honey that they're storing here along the top. And then as you go down to the middle of the frame, now you can see the capped. You can see that these cells are capped brood. So this is where the queen will be laying eggs.
They're in the pupa stage because now that they're done feeding them, and then they cap them, right?
And then along the bottom where you see nothing will be drones.
Drones and queen cells.
But that is a great looking frame right there.
That was frame 6. Now what I'm gonna do is I'll move my burr comb to this side because I'm gonna shake all of them off, but I'm not gonna shake them all off right now because I just don't want all these girls flying all around. You know what I mean? What I did this inspection is I didn't get bit yet, so I didn't wear my gloves because I just wanted to get more comfortable. So now we're going into 7. Again, you really need the hive tool. I mean, when I tell you they're stuck together, like, you can even just see that there. And then I'm getting, I'm getting near the end, and out here there's not anything. So I'm bringing up 7, and we're going to look at 7A.
Spin it towards me. There you go.
So 7A.
When you look at it, though, Uncle, you're gonna have to just let me get a good picture first, and then you can go in on it. Just.
Because what I have is I have honey, but then just drawn comb. In other words, it's set up, but it's
I'm setting it up. Go ahead. Sorry about that. So for all the viewers here, we just a couple of new beekeepers who got some information.
These bees are active. I mean, the movement that these bees are having is just amazing. There's a lot of bees upside down working on these circles. You can just see all of the bees that are working on these. 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, it's just really cool. So that's 6. That was 7. Got him.
I think
this bee just came in and got a big thing of pollen on its leg.
I seen him.
Oh God!
So when we shake, we need to shake 7. We're gonna shake 7.
How about 8?
I don't think 8 has enough bees on it, honestly. Right? We need to get 300 bees. I don't think 8 got it.
All right, here is 8A.
Nice. Exactly how it's supposed to look.
What I think that might be pollen because it's awful dark on the inside, but I really don't know.
Yeah, it's pollen. Absolutely.
And they're still drawing these up because they were getting further away from the center. 8B. They're working on it. I mean, it's interesting. Like there are some bigger bees. Like if you look over here, some of these bees are bigger. That bee's very big, but that definitely ain't the queen.
No, the queen has the all black body.
Yes, it would seem that our queens are the bodies are all black.
Yes.
Now what I have is a very unfortunate encounter here. Oh. So that's all right. Just drop them to the bottom. I really want to get them right out of there.
Yeah. So we're gonna draw another frame out.
Nah, I'm just gonna reach down there and grab them. I don't want to leave the dead there. But I hear what you're saying, nephew. What it is there wasn't a lot of bees on this side.
Right.
When I get to 9 and 10.
Right. There you go. You got it.
Go to 9. Really, they're not even working on the end. Yeah, they're a little bit on the ends of 9, and they're starting to draw out 9A. I mean, I didn't see any, I really believe I would have seen mites in that. I mean, I didn't see any on the bodies. I'm really trying to take my time and see. Here's another dead ant down here on the bottom. I mean, another dead bee.
I'm gonna let the dead take care of the dead on my hive, people.
And then number 10 is just here.
Clean. A little bit of work on the edge though, as you can see on B. B near the edge has a little bit of work on 10. A little bit of ant activity on the top there, that's normal. Yeah, perfect. Perfect. This was a very good inspection.
All right, so now I'm gonna.
You want me to pause this and then we can pick it up where?
Yeah, definitely.
You want to just leave them, Uncle? Because we're gonna take out frame 7 and shake them into a bucket. Right?
Yeah, but this is calm. I'm taking this with me.
Yeah.